I'll try to speak loud. Let's warm up. Turn our necks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Stretch your neck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Turn your shoulders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Expand your chest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Turn your waist. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Airplane. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Touch toe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Turn your hips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Kick your foot, head up, centered. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Keep your heads up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. When you do the kicks, try not to look down because that gets your balance a little bit off because you're not in Tai Chi posture. Up, probably better. Same thing with your kicks. Here we go. Kick your butt. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Turn your knees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. High spin. Spread your feet. Get down on one knee, hand up on that side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The other way, cross hands. Down on one knee, hand up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other side, short time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Golden cockerel, keep your head up, center, and up. Here we go. Shift weight, center, up, down. 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 Kick out. Shift weight, center, cross hands, up and out, down. Shift weight, center, cross hands, up and down. Shift weight, center, cross hands, up and down. Shift weight, center, up and out. One more time. Shift weight, center, up and out. Shift weight, center, up and out. Okay? Now to our twist step. Hold your ball. Out, L, twist step. Shift your weight, hold your ball. Out, L. Sit back, shift your weight. Twist step, shift your weight. T step, L, out, shift your weight. Sit back, twist step, shift your weight, sit back, out, L. Sit back, twist step, sit back, T, L, out, bow, sit, twist, T, L, shift, sit back, twist, sit back, T, L, shift. Okay.
So for instance, on the Heisman, you know it's parallel feet. The weight has to be on the back where your hand is here. For some reason, the guys are good and the women are not so good, so I don't know if I can match the guys, but you're going to have to sit back on the back side and you're going to have to come down this way. This hand is not out here like this, it's down here. And you really feel the weight on this foot. Some of you look very, very awkward, and I can only have you look at yourself so that you could see yourself. So open up your stance, parallel feet, cross hand. Okay, and this hand is specifically by your what here. It's not doing anything else. Flipped here, flipped here. This is hard for me, but I'm doing my best. Flip here, stretch out this foot, and this is just like your foot stretched out here, not way up here, in line with this foot. And this guy's up here like this. Weight all on the back, okay? Weight all on the back. So you should do it, if you cannot hold it that long, but just get to this motion back and forth. Okay, so need to practice it. Watch your feet. When you do your bow stance, when you're in a T, make sure you have enough gap. I still see people going out lazy. By now, you should be able to come out a little bit more, okay? I know everybody has some limitation, but in general, come out a little bit more. Not so much long and out, but out, okay, for that gap. All right. When we do our Tai Chi walk, which is now, I want you to really look and see what you're doing and whether you're addressing a proper alignment. If you're addressing the proper alignment of your hips and the waist, it should carry over into your movements, but oftentimes I do not see that. So if we're at a Tai Chi walk here, watch what my hips and my waist are doing. Two hips, they're coming out and they're following. I cannot come out and leave this one hip still going this way. Both of them have to come out. Both of them have to come out to the outward foot, sitting back all the way to allow this pivot. When I pivot, everything starts to shift this way, okay? So hips and waist this way. It's in a zigzag, then it shifts this way, okay? So although it seems very elementary to put my hands here, this is checking that my both hips are in line. And if you have to do that, then you have to try to make sure that if you don't want to do it, make sure that you're rigid in doing it. Okay. We kind of let this one go, but I'm going to revive it. It's difficult. And you're going to say, wow, why didn't she tell us this earlier? But I did tell you, but it's what Ken's doing, okay? So when you come out, before you put this, as you put this foot down, remember the tape says open your knees and then shift, sit back, out, address hips and waist, shift your weight, heel, open the knees, and then rotate. So why are we doing this? It's called bowing of our knees to make that rotation possible. When we sit back, we should come out aligning. We should open up these knees and then rotate. It's not easy, but it is proper. And what are you doing? You're sitting back, sitting back. You're actually sitting down on an imaginary stool, okay? It's not easy, but that is Tai Chi, and whatever else you were doing that's not addressing it is not Tai Chi, okay? So go back and then we'll try to work it through. Ken wants to say one thing.
You try to remember which joints do what best. Knees do best this way. So you try to align it so that you do very little of this sort of stuff. In order to do that, you set this knee, and the joint that's supposed to be doing all the swivels is your hip joint. The joint's here because it's a ball and socket. I don't know if you guys know the anatomy, but the ball and socket. Balls and socket can do this. When you got hinges, which is what this is, you only do one direction usually. Anytime you start to do this, not good. So when you're out this way, you see this knee is bent. It's doing what it's supposed to do. And then the hip is trying to do one of these things. The two are trying to rotate. And as you're rotating, you're releasing the pressure. You come down, you're here, you're releasing the pressure from this foot so that it's not going to be wanting to do this. It's going to sort of turn. You from down this position, you're not quite standing up, but here, and as you transfer, you transfer in this direction, okay? Out, get the energy, up, and down. Not here, and your foot is stuck, and you're going to turn your foot. Because what happens? You're going to turn your knee. That's not what you want to do. So it's down, you're coming up here, down, and you're getting your foot, okay? And then as this is coming back up. It's bowing up in this way. Okay, try to think knee never twists. You don't want to be, I don't want to show you, but Because some people, when you first start, you do this, and then all of a sudden you do this. You got a straight leg, and your knee is the joint at risk because you're twisting, and that's not what the knees are meant to do.
One of the ways to make sure that you don't twist wrong is that back foot has to be rooted down. It has to be strongly planted, so the energy comes from the back foot and comes up and then across. Okay, but if you don't have it rooted down, and if you have 2 feet that have the weight, then that's going to occur more readily. Okay, all right, hands at your waist. Here we go. Out, address hips and waist. Heel, open the knees slowly, then rotate, stretch. Sit back, twist, shift your weight, align, out, open the knees, then rotate, stretch. Okay, I'm going slowly because I want you to get that segment in. Out, shift your weight, heel, open the knees, then rotate, stretch. Sit back, out, shift your weight, heel comes down, open the knees, then shift, stretch. Sit back, out, shift your weight, heel, open the knees, rotate, stretch. Sit back, out, align hips and waist, shift your weight, heel, open the knees, then rotate, stretch. Okay, are you getting that segment in? Out, shift your weight, heel, open the knees, then rotate, stretch. Sit back, out, shift your weight, heel, open the knees, rotate, stretch. It falls in line with where that energy is coming from. Out, heel, energy up and across and down. Sit back, out, shift your weight, heel, energy up and across as you bow, and make sure that you open your knees, sit back. Getting ready to hold our ball. So the challenge is, of course, you're going to have to open the knees and not just think about the hands. Sit back, out, hold your ball, think about what you're going to do. Heel, open the knees, then rotate. Part the wild horse's mane. Sit back, out, hold your ball, heel and hands, open the knees, then rotate, stretch. Half step forward, hold your ball, spin your ball to the left, lift up your hand, lift up your foot, and then set as everything holds still. Drop your front foot, bisect, look back, ear, heel, hand, face, brush your knee. Sit back, out, look at your backhand, ear, heel, hand, face, catch that ball in the center. Sit back, out, look at your backhand, brush your knee. Half step forward, sit back, rock your front foot, play your lute, making sure that that right hand is by the crux of your left elbow. Drop your front foot, center and open, lift, stretch out that knee, ear, heel, toe, pivot to the middle, repulse 1. Center, open, lift, ear, toe, heel, pivot to the middle, repulse 3. 2, open, lift, ear, toe, heel, repulse 3. Open, lift, ear, toe, heel, repulse, final. Pivot your right foot, hold your ball in a T stance. Out, clearly out into the side, energy up and across, ward off. Grasp the bird's tail. Sit back, look back, turn, then square, then contact, push, roll back, listen up, roll forward. Sit back, twist step, right hand on the bottom to hold your ball in T stance, out clearly to the side, ward off. Now look at your feet. Are you clearly away from the back foot? Those are the times and places that I need you to check yourself. Then grasp the bird's tail. look back, turn, square contact, push, separate, roll back, roll up and forward. Are your two hips and waist centered to that outward foot? Sit back, twist step, cup, T-stance, cup, hook the backhand, look at it, then step out into the side. Here's a good chance to show me what I mean. Sit back, twist step, cup. Are you way out at 3 o'clock? Use your torso, middle, 9 o'clock, way out there, but don't reach. Just use your twisting of your torso to make those extremes of the cloud possible. One more. Out, middle, close. Middle, look at that hand and hook it. Then as it comes across your face, turn your neck, single whip. Half step. Now sit back and pat your horse by lifting up that front foot, up its mane, cross. Now, did I say step out? Step out to the left as you open your hands. Bring it up as a cross, then kick out. Now, put that right foot down on your right, away from the back foot, stretch it out, look through your double punch. Then sit back first, then pivot all the way around, then left hand, left foot up to kick out. In, hook, toe down in line with the heel, drop, halfway, veer to your left as much as you can, then up, golden cockerel. Toe down, pivot, in line, hook, split, drop, halfway, veer to the right to set, up, golden cockerel. Extend the knee to your left, put your heel down to hold your ball. Put your right heel out to the right as maiden shuttles on her right. Is that right? Half step to the back, sorry. What? Hold your ball on your left, maiden shuttles on her left. Half step to the back, setting up your right hand, bend your back knee, keep your posture, back is straight as go down to the bottom. Let's see, one hand, two hands, extend the knee, start in the middle, left hand forward, flash arms like a fan. Sit back, twist step, fist the right hand on the toe, out and deflect to the right. Coming in, forward, parry and punch. Touch, open your fingers now, shoulder width away before you roll back. Then roll up and forward, stretching out that back knee. Sit back, twist step, open step, in step. Shift your weight to the left as you cross, right hand on the inside, push up, push out. Only shoulder width away, then drop. Make yourself small. Close your form. Okay, so we're going to do the 16, and we're going to try to listen to see where we are deficient and where we can smooth things out and do it a little bit better. Okay, I'm going to ask you to move up front a little bit more. 2 big steps. Okay? All right. Now we know that the 16, go ahead, Victor. We know that the 16 is a challenge, but hopefully it's getting a little bit better. And some of the spots that are sticky, we're going to try to work out, okay, within the majority of the time left. All right, here we go. Commencing form. Toe down, heel down. Hands rotate to the middle of our thighs. Take a deep breath in as we elevate. Shoulder level, drop our shoulders. Hold our ball on a T-stance. Out and to the side. Part the wild horse's mane 1. Sit back. twist step, hold your ball, heel and hands, part the wild horse's mane, 2. Half step forward, hold your ball, spin it to the right as we sit back on a back foot, bringing up our left hand, set. How are we setting? Left hand above our forehead, baby finger cutting through the right edge of our shoulder. Right hand sitting to the side of our thigh, holding the top of a ball. And we're on our toe, but the weight is on the back. Bisecting ourselves as we drop our front foot, looking back at our left hand that's higher, right hand by our chest. Multitask. Ear, heel, hand, face, brush your knee. Is your right hand to the side of your thigh? Is it holding the top of a ball? Is your left leg, knee straight out? Is your left hand centered in your middle, and can you see your fingertips? And are you catching a ball in the center? Sit back, twist step, left hand by your chest, right hand up higher. Ear, heel, hand, face, brush your knee, making sure that left hand is all the way around to brush that knee sitting at the side of your thigh. Sit back, all weight in the back. Twist step, form your fist. Set out your heel on the right as you pivot to deflect. Bring it in, then out with your heel, out with your hand, out with your punch, ending with your left hand across from your crux of your right elbow. Touch, open your fingers as you get to the palm, shoulder width, rotate back, then roll up and forward. Now, slowly, twist on the back, pivot on the front, hook the back hand, look at it, bring the left hand closer to your face on a T-step, cross your face, out with your heel at the same time you turn the palm. Single whip. Half step, swirl the back hand, rock the front foot, on its toe, then on its heel to play your lute. Drop your front foot, open, back hand higher. You're going to weight is on the back. Lift, ear, toe, heel. Pivot to the middle, slide forward, slide back. Open, look at the left that's higher. Lift, ear, toe, heel. Pivot to the middle, slide. Now, pivot on the front. As you pirouette on your toes, the right hand comes up. So it's as if it's a funny looking ball, because you're catching 2 balls and the 2 hands are holding the bottom of 2 different balls. As you step out with your heel, the top hand holds the top of the 1 ball. The left heel comes out and you move your torso to do maiden on her left. Sit back, in step, as you hold your ball, right hand on the bottom, right heel out, right hand out, move that torso, maiden on her right. Half step to the back, right hand comes across and sits to the side of your right leg as you bring your left hand up and bring it down. You're bending your left leg, keeping your Tai Chi posture, 1 hand, 2 hands. Up, extend the knee, right hand forward as you flash your arms. Sit back, twist step, cup, no closing, middle, flip, meet, close. Middle, way out, your clocks are way out now, flip, close, T-step, hold your ball, ward off, way out now. It's a good time to show me what I really want. I want good clearance. Shoulder width first, then roll back, then up. Sit back, twist, left hand on the bottom, T, all together. Out and to the side, big clearance to ward off. Then grasp the bird's tail. Here again, waist and hips are aligned before you contact. All right, let's see if we do this one right. Sit back, twist, drop, open, open, keeping your Tai Chi posture, close, close, inside right hand, up, then rotate, out. Drop your shoulders only when you're shoulder width away. Okay. So, how many like the 16? Yeah? How many find it easier as you keep on doing it? Obvious, okay. How many are still having trouble with your favorite, pirouette? Or how many think they mastered it? That's even better. I think some of you have, but you're just too modest. All right, so when we teach it, it's a little slower and it's very deliberate, where we are twisting or pivoting, then we're shifting our weight to that pivoted foot. We're coming up like this, and then we're kicking out like this, okay? But in actuality, when you're actually moving, it's a little faster. But for our sake right now, let's just take it a little slower, okay? So when we pivot, it's always on the heel. Whenever we pirouette, it's always on the toe. But you can remember it that way, but if you see the bigger picture, once you pivot and you shift your weight, this is the most natural thing to do. All right? So what does that mean? Let's do it. Left foot on a line, right foot on another line, and turn it 45, okay? So only feet. Sit back, pivot, pirouette. Where's the weight? Weight is on the back. The toe should have very little weight. Then you're going to step out with your heel, not straight ahead, but towards your right. Shift your weight, and your heel of your left foot does not come in line, but away from it to shuttle on her left. Sit back, in step, shift your weight to the left, out step away from the back foot, shuttle on her right. Half step to the back without crossing your foot, then needle to the bottom. Okay? So let's put our hands together, should be easier. But what we want to try to do is we want to address on her shuttle, the left, you're going to go left. Shuttle right, you're going to go right. And only when you hit the needle at the bottom of the C, you're at a straightaway here. But beyond that, before that, let's get down our pivoting and our pirouetting, okay, with our hands. All right, left foot on a line, right foot on the other, 45. And what are we doing? We are, what's the last thing? We're doing this? No. We had just finished our monkey, yeah? Someone help me. Huh? Where are we? The last repulsing of the monkey. Okay, good. All right. But you have to left foot, knee, right hand this way, yeah? And you're like this, repulse the monkey. Then straight out back knee, sit back, twist or pivot, left hand on the bottom to hold the ball, right hand comes up on a pirouette, weight on the back, heel out, ball formed, shift your weight, heel out, move that torso, maiden on her left. Sit back, twist, right hand on the bottom, right heel out away from the back foot, maiden on her right. Half step to the back, right hand comes across your body, left hand comes on the top, right hand sits to the side of your thigh as you go down without bending your back. One hand, left hand up, then right hand up, then both hands up with your knee straight out, right hand forward. Sit back, twist step cup, parameter 1. Middle, flip meet, close. Middle, flip meet, open. Middle, flip meet, close on a T-stance. Okay, let's do it one more time. Facing this way. Left foot, right foot, 45, knee bent. We're repulsing the monkey, okay? Repulse the monkey, right hand holding the bottom of the ball near your hip, left hand towards the center, catching that middle ball, catching the ball in the middle. Sit back, pivot on the front foot. As you shift your weight on your toe, your right hand comes up higher, no changing of the formation. Kick out with your heel as you form your ball. Kick out with your heel as maiden shuttles on her left. Sit back, in step, right hand on the bottom to hold your ball. Out, heel, out, hand, maiden on her right. Half step to the back. Right hand comes across your body, but sets on the side of your thigh as your left hand comes down. Then up one hand, then two hands, up with your foot, knee out, heel out, flash arms. Sit back, twist step, cup, parameter 1, cloud hands. Way out now, okay? Not way down there, way out. Middle, flip meet, close. Middle, flip meet, open. Middle, flip meet, close on a T-stance, out and to the side. Okay, anybody thinks that they can do it a little better now that we practice? Okay, so take it, take it back home and practice a little bit more.
Is your body is telling you which way to go, so you gotta not think too hard. When I first was trying I would watch online and figure out what they're trying to do, I would think really hard. But then once your body tells you where the flow is going to go, you can almost go through it. If you're here, you're going to twist step, automatically your body's telling you to turn already because you're coming from here. Your hand is going to do this. It's coming. It's telling you. It's just let yourself flow. From here, hands this way, boom. You on your toe, but you just let your body keep going. And you're right here. And you just, okay? So don't think too hard. You people have the skills now to know where your body is taking you. Take those signals and make something of it. You might end up first few times the wrong place, but I think you'll get more relaxed. Otherwise, there's too much up here, too much intention. For that time, I think the intention should be put on the back burner because the body's telling you, okay, we're spinning. So let the spin go.
So on one hand, Tai Chi is very demanding, and we all know that, and it's very specific. So to learn it correctly, you're going to have to isolate and you're going to have to dig down deeper, learning every detail. But once you get to a certain point, the way Tai Chi is figured out or choreographed. It makes sense because it's using your body weight in the best way to make the movements show or make the movements apparent. And sometimes when we have too much on our minds and we're trying it too deliberate, it's good on one hand, but then you have to pull away and say, this is the most natural thing to do. And I think if you look back at all your Tai Chi, it makes better sense once you learn the details, and then you try to let go of the specifics, and have more trust and confidence in what you do. So the ultimate thing is, of course, do it correctly, but also incorporate the beauty of Tai Chi, which is how you perform and how you feel. So we say take Tai Chi because it makes it less stressful for us in our daily work. Well, if it's stressful when you actually do it, that's not good. And yet we realize that it's not stressful, but if we can let go a little bit more, I think we'd be happier, okay? So that's what I'm looking for, that little bit more, even for myself, okay, even for myself. In the 10 form, the cloud hands, watch first, okay? The cloud hands end starts with the last parting of the wild horse's mane. I flip and I meet, I sit back, I twist, I cup. Watch what my left foot does. Remember, we're at 3 o'clock. We're going to get to 12 o'clock. Then we're going to get to 9 o'clock. But how does my left foot address the 9 o'clock? Okay, watch again. Here's my ball, out and to the side, part the wild horse's mane. Flip and meet, 3 o'clock. Sit back, twist, cup. What does my foot do? It addresses the 9 o'clock. I shift my weight and I close 12 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 3 o'clock. Okay, so that's the 10. So you saw that this foot is hard. This getting to there is hard because you're pivoting, and then all of a sudden you have to shift your weight and you have to do something with your hands. I think in the same way, the 16, if you understand that and you can get that down and get it down well, the 16 will come easier. So in the 16, we are, how do you get to the cloud hands now? How do you get to cloud hands? Oh, needle at the bottom, oh, flash arms, okay. Needle, oh, wrong way. Needle, up, up, out, this way, okay? Sit back, same thing, twist, cup. Watch that foot. That foot starts to go this way, and we don't want to go that way like I did, but it comes this way. So here again, watch one more time and then we can see it. We can do it. Down, up, out, start in the middle, out, sit back, twist, cup, parameter 1. See what my foot is doing? Then I have my weight on the right, I can close. Middle, open, middle, close. So we know that we twist step on our heel, and each time, the 10 and the 16, we're twisting that left foot. But the difference is the 16 is easier because you don't have to close. Okay, so can we practice that? All right, we're at the bottom of the C, left hand on the top. Actually, this is a good one. So the right hand has to come across and come down like this. Okay. Shuttle, half step to the back. This hand comes across and sits down, and you notice that I don't go down like this. I don't go down like that because I don't want to fall. So you want to keep your silk silver thread holding you. One hand, two hands, foot, out, extend, sit back, cup, parameter 1. This foot comes out. Okay, let's try that. All right, we're shuttling on the right. Right hand on the outside. We're going to go towards your right. Heel out, hand out. Maiden shuttles on her right. Half step to the back. Right hand comes across your body. Left hand sets it up high. Come down, needle. One hand, two hands. Start in the middle, put up your foot, extend the knee, flash arms like a fan. Sit back. Twist step, cup, double pivot, cloud hands. Shift your weight, close. Open. Okay, I think you know the rest. Then T-step. Okay, one more time. We're shuttling on the right. Right hand on the bottom. Out with your right heel, right hand, shuttle on her right. Half step to the back. Right hand across the body, left hand comes up, down. One hand, two hands. Extend the knee, start in the middle, flash arms like a fan. Sit back, twist step cup, parameter one, cloud hands. Middle, flip meet, close. Middle, way out, flip meet open. Middle, flip meet close, T-stance, hold your ball. Okay, so some of these areas, if you don't ask me about it, and I assume you know, it's an easy area just to fudge it. And I'm glad that Stan asked because it's an opportunity for us to all clean up our movement. So although we're in movement in every Tai Chi form, there's going to be some smoothing out rather than doing it in a robotic way where everything has to be specific. But you want to be specific because once there's movement and music, you want to do it cleanly, move and smooth it out. But at the same time, if we don't address those sticky areas, it's easy just to put it together in your own way, which we do to keep up with everybody's movement and to the music, but we should really take a better look at it. So I appreciate the question. Okay, and then it helps me to clean up a little bit of my delivery. All right, anything else? Because I usually say any questions and I just move on because nobody really asks. So this was valuable. Any questions? All right, and let's not forget about the bowing. And first is a conscious effort, but if you can remember that you have to root down, then this will have to, the energy has to come up. It's okay. Start here. Okay. Good Tai Chi posture. Commencing form. Open. Rotate. Up. Down. Hold your ball. Out. 1. 2. 3. Half step. Spin. Set. Drop. Look back. Out. Sit back. Look back. Brush your knee. Half step. Sit back. Rock. Center open. repulse 1. Open. 2. 3. 4. Pivot. T stance. Out and to the side, ward off. Then flip and meet. Drag down. Square contact. Sit back, twist, T, ward off. Good opportunity to do your bow, your opening of your knees. Roll back. Sit back, twist, cup, T, cup, hook. Cross the face out. Sit back, twist, cup, cloud hands. Use your torso. Open. Close. Open. Hook, out, half step, high pat, to your left as you open, up, out, away from the back foot, heel, double punch. Sit back all the way, then pivot all the way around. Left hand, left foot up. Out. In. Hook. Drop. Left. Up. Toe. Hook. Right. Set. Up. Heel, heel, out, heel, half step, right hand set it up, don't bend forward, one hand, foot, middle, out. Sit back, twist, fist, deflect to the right, out, parry, touch, roll back, sit back, drop, open, in, right hand on the inside, embrace, up, and we're fast. Okay, so, and the 10-2 now, not short and jerky, but nice and smooth. Round out your movements. Commencing form. Open, rotate, make yourself small, center, open, ear, repulse 1, center, open, ear, repulse 2, T stance, look at your backhand, multitask, sit back, multitask 2. Part the wild horse's mane. Flip and meet. Sit back, twist, flip, meet, close. Cloud hands. Open. Golden cockerel. Ward off. Roll back. Smooth it out and relax. Sit back. Okay, good job. See you next time.